day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Oxygen Not Included, where today we are going to be annoyed by the fact it keeps beeping at me. But I have discovered something relatively important while just casually browsing around. For you see, I took a look at the star map, showing us about the details of each place. For example, here we can see this place has a cool gush geyser and a cool salt geyser. Interesting. It even tells us what biomes the entire place has. So, I look at Maxio, and what does it have? It's got ocean, we know that. It's got rust, we know that. It's got oil, we also know that. And sandstone, magma, and space, as does everything with the last two. But the thing is, it has a liquid sulfur geyser. Now, that is very important, because there are so many things that require sulfur. Namely, the little spindle bugs, these sweeties, for you see they eat sulfur, 20 kilograms a cycle. That's quite a lot of sulfur when you think about it. In addition, I've also seen that they've changed the diet of the pacu to eat more than just algae. And they now eat seeds as well. So that kind of makes farming pacu a lot more viable. But we have a mission then, to go and find the, the geyser this place speaks of then. Because it would be extremely helpful if we can find such a thing. So Gosmond, I know you're having problems with breathing and all that, but just put up with it a little more. Alright? We'll work out something. But over here at Smellolin, I need to come up with a goal for you guys as well. Just so that you do stuff. And I cannot think of much you guys could do, if I'm fully honest. Also, I just realized something. How did I forget about hats? You guys need hats. It is the most important thing. If I'm not iconically recognized on this channel by my hat, who am I? We must discover where the heck this geyser might exist. There's plenty of oil reservoirs around here, which is good to see. We know where the natural gas geyser is, and we will use it. Eventually. Frankly, if anything, we need another supply of water, which could actually just be this, quite frankly. Because I need to remove this thing to turn this place into a, So Logan, what's wrong with you? Food poisoning? Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, not surprised looking at everything in there, really. So we know about the cool salt geyser and the cool gush geyser in here. We know the cool gush geyser is slowly beginning to just melt itself and everything along with it. Loads of salt in here. I honestly cannot think of a goal for you guys here in Smellolin at the moment, other than just survive. For now. Because the most important one of the most important things we need to do is research mechatronics engineering. Where is it? Or solid transport, sorry. That's what we need to learn. Although I could learn solar panels. I mean, we're quite near the surface after all. And I've not once experienced a meteor shower. I don't even think meteor showers happen in this current rendition of the game. So, yeah. Huh. That leads to some interesting thought processes. But most importantly, we can now get the critter trap. What do I need? Plastic, and only plastic. God damn it. I did hope that I could get away with not needing plastic, I will admit. Oh look, there's a geyser up there. Who made a mess and why? Lovelace, why? You have a perfectly working bathroom. No, you don't. No dirt. I need to make you guys a bathroom. That is a priority at this point. I need to make you guys a bathroom so you stop peeing yourselves. That's one of the things I should focus on. So, what do we need to make a working bathroom? We need a toilet. You'll get through it eventually, Gosman. I have faith in you. Meanwhile, this man is just gonna be carry on researching. Oh, look, he already researched one thing. He really works like the clappers when he wants to. Now, the thing is, I need him to focus on making these blocks before we can dig anything out, before we can make any piping. Because of the fact they're made of mud. Meaning, they are very awkward and annoying. You're making your way through to things, Gosmond, which is what we like to see. Mostly, we like to see this thing right here, because that means that we can get that geyser. What is that geyser is the question? A very good question, which we do not have an answer to. Once we discover what that is, we will be in a much better state. Because if that's the sulfur, then we just need to get that mechatronics engineering stuff working, which we are nowhere close to getting working. Because, after all, what do you need to get it working, Mr. Funky Charlie the Bad? Well, you need a bit of carrying, a bit of tinkering, a bit more carrying, a bit more tinkering, and then you can get your mechatronics engineering. I'm frankly at the point of thinking, maybe I'm better off just trying to find one of those people, which is just like, let's just start with the skill, you know? Are you trying to activate that thing? No, you're not. You're just trying to... Come on, Logan! Activate the teleporter! We will be connecting these planets in one way or another! We've also found more water. Infinitely useful. Right, the main thing about digging out this part is that we now have a good enough supply of dirt to last us what we need in order to, you know, do whatever it is we need. How much food do I have on this side? Mush fries and swampy delights. I mean, we certainly make a good chunk of dirt in the first place. But most importantly, now that we have made that, we can just put in this put this water sieve up here. Right, there's no mud. There's mud, damn it. I can put this water sieve somewhere. There. Once you get that working, you guys will have a toilet, which is very important for you guys in order to live. Alright? Alright. But back over here at Maxotin, they're working very well at trying to unlock this geyser, whatever the heck it might be. We don't know what it might be, but we're really, really hoping it might be that sulfur geyser. And if it is, we need to work out what temperature it releases sulfur at, because sulfur is not exactly a thing that you expect to be a liquid. I mean, it solidifies at 115 degrees, after all. So it's probably going to release it at like 120 or 130 or something, which is a very hot temperature. In addition, I really want to turn this place into a full set of tiles, because I forgot to do that before I trapped the light bug in there. Yes, I definitely need to remove that, whatchamacallit there, this pitcher pump. I see you guys have made no progress on building anything. I don't know why I bother, Funky Charlie. Like, okay, you know what, fair, you've built that now. Ooh, and there's a printer pod. Well then, welcome to the gentleman. Really, you all get one skill? What the hell is wrong with all of you? Just one skill, that's awful. Absolutely awful. I kind of want to reroll, but I'll take the Blossom Seed all the same. Because Blossom Seeds are nice. I really ought to teleport someone somewhere, just so that it's done. But I don't know who where. The fact I can't get a volcano to just give me materials is bad, because it means I'm actually going to have to research the smelting thing right here, which is going to be mildly annoying, but necessary all the same, so it's not like I'm 100% against it. Just 80%. I need a way to make people happier. One of the best initial things I can think of to do that is to make some form of recreation room, which we are going to need. You're doing well, Gosmond. You're doing God's little work, you are. Just before you were done, you basically finished building what you needed to build in order for us to get the proper plumbing. You get caved in. Bloody typical. Ooh, Gosmond, you're almost there. Where is she? Oh, we can't see it. That's a good sign. So, would someone like to go digging? Like, guys, it's not the biggest ask for you guys to actually go digging. I understand the food is important, but we kind of got plenty of it at the moment. This is why I need to make sure the highest priority I set anything, ever, for a usable object tends to be either non-continuous or 8. Now, once you build that, it'll start pumping water immediately. Then all we have to do is make sure enough water has been pumped inside. You guys haven't put the filtration medium in this thing. Do you guys even have a filtration medium in this place? Yes, you've got sand. You've got 16 tons of it. Guys, use the sand, please. Okay, we're beginning to pump water into these things. Excellent. Now then. Now, I can turn off this pump. Someone turn off that pump. Please. Excellent. With the pump turned off, we have all the water we need. And we won't have to worry about it overfilling, hopefully, for a little bit. Over at Maxotin, though, the toilet needs emptying. Someone empty it. When you wake up. Carbon dioxide geyser. The only reason a carbon dioxide geyser should ever exist is if you've got sicklers. There are no sicklers down here. There's sour gas, but no sicklers. Wait, that's a sickler. I might have reason for sicklers to live. I'm guessing that was a sickler. So all that means is I still haven't found the geyser that I need. Great. I mean, at least we got a ready, easy supply of oxygen, of oil down here. But still, what can I turn oil into again? How is my research doing? Oh, we're already on smart storage. We're about to have an auto sweeper. Man, that man works fast. God, I love him. I also really hate the fact this sludge press can't be automated. You know, I've just been reminded of myself of one of the most useful things you can possibly make in Don't Starve. And that is a national park. Where is it? Nature reserve, even. Needs at least 4 wild plants. We have 4 wild plants in here. We've got 5 in here. You guys are just eating that lettuce, aren't you? Which isn't the worst thing for you guys to eat, but... Ooh, more printables! Good day, lords and... What? Good day! Are any of you worth my time? Let us see. You like machinery. Close. But you're like suit wearing. That's horrible. You're a really good farmer. But I really have come to work out that people with just a singular skill tend to be horrible. For example, you may have +7 agriculture, but this man has +2 with a green thumb, so that's 5, which is just a little bit more than normal. He's also got operating, so that he uses the machines better, and that's about it. But then we have a shine nymph. And little bugs are really, really nice and cute. So the question is, if I pick one of these guys, who do I pick? And who do I give it, and which side gets it? The answer is, we still need a better food supply. If I want a better food supply, I really should get myself a farmer. Despite the fact you want that. Let me look at the skills for a moment. What counts as suit wearing? I'm pretty sure these two are suit wearing. In other words, two of the most annoying skills for how much they increase your morale by. Like, come on. Why does that increase his morale requirement by 4 and 7? Like, come on. That's just not fair. That increasing it by 3, little different. Mechatronics engineering increases it by 9. Alright. I need a duplicant which has that as a default skill, because like hell is that worth taking. Oh my god, it's different for everyone. It costs 9 for you, but 6 for you. What the hell is up with that? Is it all based upon your interests and your skills or something? Like, that increases Gosman's morale requirement by 3, but gives her +1. Whereas it increases the morale requirement for everyone else by 6. Everyone's got different morale requirements for what these do. Like, yours is 3 and 6 for the athletics, whereas yours is 4 and 7. Why? So they've made it so that people... It's a lot harder to make multi-skilled people. Supposedly. So that means that people with a singular trait like you are even worse than they were before. Interesting. Interesting. I think I'm going to go with the Shine Nymph for now. Just because the rest of you do seem to kind of suck a little. So it definitely seems to mean the singular researcher is not the optimum plan for anything, really. Oh my gosh. Let's destroy that now. There is no whatchamacallit in there. Water left in there, really. Absolutely none. Looks like you might be filling up a little faster than I might have liked originally, but I still cannot! I really probably ought to put some form of oxygen down here, shouldn't I, for you, Gosmond? Just to make it a little easier on you. Well, I found the magma. The whatchamacallit geyser can't possibly be down here, right? Alright, what's the temperature of everything? Right, let's activate that. You activating it, Logan? I understand you can't exactly breathe down there, but let's just hope you don't need to do it all in one go in order to activate it, eh? Otherwise, we might have a couple of problems. You do not. Excellent. Well, on the 4th try, you'll get it, probably. I highly doubt the geyser is over there. Because of that one up there. The other one's there, and we know there's nothing up here. But there's stuff round here, supposedly, maybe. So that doesn't seem like the worst place it could be. Right, now we've got a little bit of an oxygen dump up here, which will be nice for the people trying to do their things. So this teleporter is now active. That's the input. And over here is the output. Meaning, I can now send liquids from the other planet to this planet. What liquids I would send, however, I still don't know. Because I can't think of any good ones that they would need over here. Now, I built this room up here. I should turn you into a room. What room? Well, what's the best type of room to give me morale at the moment? Recreation room doesn't do any morale by itself. The minimum size of a great hall is 32. Okay. Requires a decor item of plus 25. In other words, a plant. So in that theory, if I make this room big enough and wide enough, I can just get a plus 6 morale boost like that. You know, it's just occurred to me, but does the effects of a park and a... whatchamacallit? Do the effects of a park and the nature reserve actually stack with one another? Because I don't know. In addition, Logan's thinking it's more valuable for him to build stuff than for him to actually run on a little hamster wheel and make stuff like an idiot. I have refined lead down there. How did you get so far that you just made refined lead? Are you telling me you had lead melt? You had lead that was so hot it melted and became a refined metal. To be fair, I needed refined metal. I can't remember why. Oh yes, I needed it for... Ooh, hello there. I can get refined metal. That means I can make some automation wires. Which means I can start using the coal generator, which will probably overload us with a bit of carbon dioxide. But no matter, that's a problem for another day. At least they seem to be doing alright over here in Smellerlane. They've just had a nice harvest of the bog buckets, meaning they've got a bunch of nice fruit, nice delights available to them. They still refuse to dig. Right. The game has just given me a new duplicate. Good day. Close, close, no. So unless one of you has supplying and operating, and probably a bit of whatchamacallit, which none of you do, I'm going to reload and save scum. I mean, come on, man. You are so close. You actually... You come with crop tending and creature grooming as both of them. Like, that is awesome. If you weren't a slow learner and a mouth breather, I would actually take you if you didn't have those two negative traits. Like, come on. Also, you're an idiot operating with negative machinery. Go to hell. But you, Nails, you're so close to being useful. So close. Actually, I just want to grab you just for a quick check at what you look like. Oh, that's interesting. Because you've got that, basically, you do actually take reduced, whatchamacallit, the less morale requirement for these two. So while it doesn't give you happiness, what would actually lead to more, what actually ends up being better? 3-3, which means, and would give you 5 morale, so that would be a net negative of 6. However, this is a net negative of 7. So, you know what? That is so close. But the fact you're a slow learner and a whatchamacallit, the fact you're a slow learner just makes me hate you. I am so sorry, Nails, but you are so close to being useful. You know, I still find this the funniest of all, just the funniest of all goddamn things you can get. Just have 8 Paku. Just casually have 8 Paku. Why not? What's the worst that can happen from 8 Paku? I don't even know where I would put 8 Paku, honestly. Unless I wanted to try and make them all live in that tiny little area. Then again, there's water up here I could try and flood down and do something with. How much do I care about Paku? Not enough. You're tempting, but I don't need animal companions right now. Which is a shame, because you're actually very, 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 very useful. layer. And here we have the example of an amazing character, Vivian. While the initial stats aren't that high, she has operating and supplying, meaning she can get that engineering trait, which we really need. She has science, so that she can learn things better. She's got mole hands, so she can dig up anything we need her to build a lot easier. Iron gut, which is always just a good skill. And then the downside is the interior decorator and the decreased decor. So in other words, she's going to hate anything decor related, but we can get our morale other ways. So, you know what, Vivian? I like you. I gotta make sure I supply you on the right side, though. So, which side should you be on? Is the question. And I think, despite the lack of food, you should exist on this side. Because 1, you can do the researching from over here. 2, you can dig a little bit to help that up. To help you with that. There's no machines to operate over here, but that's just a thing yet. Supplying will be very useful for you. Yeah. Alright. Vivian. Vivian. What do I want to start you on learning, Vivian? You still have +9 for that. Why? Oh. It's talking about in total. So, to get that, you have to take the morale penalty of the ones before. Oh! That's what it means by +9. Because 1, 2, 4, 6, 9. Right! Exosuit wearer is still garbage, though, for that circumstance, because it still hates you. Or does it? 7. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm overreacting a lot. Which tends to be a normal thing for me. Still, Vivian, you got a lot of skills, and I'm gonna hope you use them a lot. I should set her priorities. Vivian, you are in fact allowed to research, because you can, and I'm going to set it as a priority for you. Next, another priority will be your tidying. And decorating, no. But supplying, yes. Storing, yes. Digging, yes. Building, where is building? Building. It may not be your top priority, but you're going to be a builder in the end. And the main reason I have you focus so hard into researching is because there is a limit to how much you can technically research. Unless they've changed that a bit. Which wouldn't surprise me too much. I can't actually remember what kind of hat you get for Mechatronics Engineer. God, I miss the mod that tells me how much experience they've got in a very certain skill. Wow! Look at that! Also, I need to set you to operating, too. Vivian, you're kind of doing everything. I won't deny. There. Now, it won't block up as much. Especially once this water is fully finished going in. You can deconstruct that liquid bridge now as a priority, please. Funky Charlie. Excellent. Now that the plumbing has been resorted, I am beginning to notice a distinct overproduction of water. How are you guys doing over here? Well, you seem to have built everything. That's good, for sure. Let's just have you hook that up, then. And we can probably soon start working on making a proper bathroom. Look, I'm also not gonna lie, this is made horribly because this needs to be the bathroom, but in order for it to be the bathroom, we also want showers in there, so it needs to be 4 tall instead of 3 tall. Then, because of that, that means I'm gonna have to lower a level here, which means I'm not gonna be able to make the shine buggers happy in there, because I won't be able to get as many. I also can't use automation completely here, because I have to make the intelligent battery, which also requires me to research the intelligent battery. So, my overexcitement for getting refinement was a little preemptive, as this normally happens to me. We have, however, technically, in a sense, found a temporary way for us to gain all of our lead that we need. I do not want anything to do with sour gas, because this stuff is absolutely useless. The only thing you can do with sour gas is vent it into space. You're kidding me. That there's a geyser. How many geysers were on this planet? 3. Meaning that there's a liquid sulfur. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm not getting liquid sulfur then. Vivian. Oh, are you idle, Vivian? Well, we need to fix that then. You can. Oh, you've already made all this down here. Wow, that's very impressive, actually. Well then, you can start doing that. And pray you don't get a light bug trapped. I can't believe it's that hard to get sulfur. I mean, we have to use sulfur in order to make the spindly grub fruit plant as well, which is equally annoying. These things eat sulfur and produce sucrose. Now, the other version of the whatchamacallit, Sweedle, the grub bug or whatever the hell it's called, eats sulfur or sucrose and produces mud. So they, while technically could be used to both enhance the spindly grub fruit, also provide us dirt and water, because mud can be turned into dirt and water, making them have a very useful trait in the long run. Granted, there are parts where I can just dig up this sulfur, but that's not a renewable source. And if you want something done, you need to do everything you can to make it renewable. And here we have another neural vacuolator, which is very, very nice. So this neural vacuolator is basically over here on an island all by itself, meaning not very useful. Doesn't Nosh Bean require ethanol? And the only way we can make ethanol? Trees. Guess what isn't on this planet? I also swear the only way you can actually make Nosh Beans or whatever is you basically put them up here, where it's freezing. Excellent. You guys now have gotten more water, meaning you will be able to research more, which is just what we want. Also, you didn't trap the light bug, which I'm very impressed by. Well done. So let's do that. I'm going to lower everything in this room by 1. Excellent. We have just learnt solid transportation. Meaning, we are going, when Vivian levels up a lot, she will be able to be one of the most valuable people we can possibly ask for. Now, admittedly, she will use significantly more dirt, using 10 dirt per 2 kilograms. Using 10 kilograms of dirt a second. Wait, does the amount of resource you use not matter at all? Is it the same amount of resource you use per research point? It's just a matter of how quickly you gain those research points? If I'd known that, I'd have probably started using 1 research characters long ago. Let's see, you're using 2 kilograms of dirt a second. Yeah, it looks like it is. It's resource per research point, making it a lot better. Quite significantly better, actually. Well, now I have researched the smart battery, meaning I can make one right there. How much algae do I have? Oh, I'm actually running out. Well, in that case, it's probably about time I dug up this giant pile over here. Just to keep the algae going. Good day and welcome to the gentleman. God damn it. I don't need you anymore. I have Vivian. I have Vivian. I don't need you. No. Stop considering it. He's not that good. His skills are useless. But Maxertin needs food. And you are offering barbecue, which is awesome food. Now guys, please sweep up all the water. I know it's going to take a lot, but it needs to get done. It needs to get done mostly just so we can dig all this out. But we do get a nice supply of water alongside it, which we can use with the supercomputer, which has no research focus at the moment, so it's probably now the best time for us to deconstruct everything in that room. I still need somewhere to dump all that polluted water that's here. I mean, how much is there? Quite a few kilograms, honestly. I need to make a little polluted water dump. Just one. Ah, here we are. Here's something very nice up here. Well, and the reason it's very, very nice is because I can turn this into a rec room. Or a great hall for us. All I need is a little few things. I'm just kind of leaving Smellerlin to just survive at this point, just because I know it. Smellerlin is in a state where it's sustainable. It is in a sustainable state. I just need to check up on it occasionally. The main thing about Smellerlin is we're going to have to make the desalination thing eventually. And I don't even think I can start on that until I get Gosmond over on to the other side. The most important next thing we need to do in this place is, quite frankly, make the bathroom. Now, do I want multiple bathrooms or do I want multiple showers? I can do it like that. That works too. There we go. That's the beginning of our bathroom. Currently, it is missing a wash station in order to be a latrine, but that doesn't matter. In addition, attached to the little Great Hall, we're going to have this little building here, which is basically going to be a nice little... a brilliant little carbon trap, which we're going to keep our food in for everyone to keep nice and healthy. It's all going to work out quite nice. All I need... Why are you exhausted? All I need is for everyone to kind of basically just do their jobs. There's a lot for these guys to build. And quite frankly, you know what they need? A builder. Maybe I should move him over. I think I'm going to move him over. And then Gosmond will be able to move over to be able to dig their way to over there. Which will be a necessity. So, Funky Charlie the Bad. As bad as this probably might seem, because of the fact it's debatable whether we have enough resources on the other side to feed you, along with everyone else. I am just going to send you over for now. Because we simply need the whatchamacallit. The builder. And I don't quite remember how long these things take to recharge. Is it like 5 days or something? Hopefully, we will be able to fully make all the pipes in this place in order to fully make sure we've got some working goddamn toilets. Right, guys? I would like this place to have a toilet before I'm finished the day. After all, I still can't believe the goddamn sulfur geyser is down there. I mean, I was gonna have to crack into here just so I can get the lead in the long run anyway, just so that I can make more stuff like that. But still. Is all the plumbing done? Oh my gosh, it is. Well, perfect. That means I can deconstruct things now. And in their place, construct their replacements. More toilets. And finally, a sink. Well, the main thing is we now have flush plumbing. And everyone can enjoy the Great Hall. Because all you need to make a Great Hall is a water cooler and a bluff briar. It's brilliant. Great Halls are the easiest sources of morale. Then again, a washroom is a pretty decent source too, but you should be getting a washroom in the end anyway. Well, there is certainly a lot more polluted water than I was ever expecting. I will be the first to admit that. I should also probably make a goddamn compost somewhere, is the thing. And I suppose for now, over here will do. For our compost place. So we do have a bit of polluted dirt around the place. How are you doing over here in Smellerlin? Are you enjoying existence? How's this doing? 50%. How long's it been? Like 2 days? So 4 days or something it takes to we can travel between. Ah, now I can see. Why is this one producing 200? It's happy. I don't get it. This one's producing 200. This one's producing 40. That one's also producing 40. That one's producing 300. How old are you? 9. 94. So is age a factor? No, it can't be just age. My guess is you are hungry, but you're not starving yet. You know? So I feel like I could probably treat these bugs like I treat shove voles, in that I farm them and let them starve to death. Cruel but efficient. Good day and welcome to the Gentleman's Galaxy. Are any of you worth my time? Well, to start off with, you suck, and you suck. The only good thing are the shine nymph eggs. What do I want to do with them? That is pretty damn simple. First up, how big's this room? 48. I can't remember how many things I can keep in a single room. You know what? It also doesn't matter, because of the fact I can just build a storage bin in here, print out the shine nymph eggs, look at who's got a new skill. You do, Vivian. Excellent. We love you, Vivian. Learn to carry more. Excellent. And then with this, you will be able to do that. Set it to hold the shine nymph eggs. And then I should have 4 wild shine nymphs in here permanently. And so that the algae terrariums are constantly producing a good amount of air, but at the same time. Come on, anyone want to move those shine nymph eggs? Good, Gosmond. Good. Right, and now they're dead. Now they're gone. Now, because I've got 4 shine nymph eggs in here, I will be able to put in Blossom Bleed things in here, and they will have probably a 90% upkeep time for light. Perfect. Excellent. Now that I also have this little carbon pit down here, or chlorine pit occasionally too. Chlorine actually probably works even better. Now the big thing that I need is a bloody research room again. We need 2 things in this place. A research room and an exercise room. Because that is totally what all that is. An exercise room. Not a free manual labor disguised as an exercise program room. No, nothing like that. A key thing to remember about manual generators is that they are actually brilliant because they upgrade 2 skills. Athletics and, where is it? Machinery. It actually upgrades both of them. Which makes them very, very valuable. Colony lacks hazmat digging. Wait, you're telling me I can actually mine neutronium? If I give Gosmond this hazmat digging, she can mine neutronium. Well, that's an upgrade and a half from what it used to be. I have just realized one of the key things I need. A goddamn storage room. Just so that the place looks nicer. Actually, you know what I really, really need? I need to see out into space. And for me to be able to see out into space, I need to be able to see space. I want us to build this little mechanism up here before I finish anything today. Because exploring space is important. Especially in this update. I'm going to turn on my light. And an important thing of note is we are definitely having food problems. Is Smellolin? Of course it's not. Ah, but we can get more printables. Hold on, let me save Scum some food. You know what? 8 Paku is actually a lot of food. We just need to kill every single one of them. So, off you go, guys. Go kill. And then build. Kill and then build. Actually, in theory, 2 Paku feed us for an entire day, so I'm better off just saving them and letting them drown for a while, more than anything. You're getting there, I suppose, guys. Alright, I've said it so that you guys can't eat raw fish, haven't I? Hold on. Hold on. Let me change that. Let me change that. There we go. Eat your raw fish. I mean, it's a standard quality meal, so it's quite nice, after all. Guys, I'm telling you to kill something. Why haven't you killed it? Gosmond, go kill, so Vivian can eat and live. Guys, feed Vivian! Oh, so I think I'm gonna just have to kill all the Paku. All at once, and not save any, like I was planning to. No, Vivian, you're staying right there so that the food appears. You're going to grab it immediately. Aren't you now? Yes, good girl. Guys, I'm gonna be right serious right now. I made this algae terrarium so that you guys could stop bloody complaining all the time about the air down there. If you could just fill it up with a little bit of algae. Good girl, Vivian. You're my favorite. And then it all fails tonight. And you made no progress on reaching outside. And also killed nothing. Why can't I set a kill command to top priority? That's right. Kill the fishies. We want to be able to eat. I'm pretty sure everyone would like the feast of a fishy. 1 Paku is 2,000 calories. That's enough to feed you guys for 2 days. Could you, somehow, Gosman, please explain to me how the top... Oh, for fucking hell's sake, guys! When I tell you to sweep, mop up, I expect you to do it immediately! Okay, guys. Here's the funny thing. You can actually sweep water, can't you? Yes, is the answer. So why aren't you ever doing it? There's very little I hate more than the idiots just letting everything be. You know? Because they shouldn't. It is not an unreachable dig, Diggy, you stupid moron! I don't know what's wrong with you today, but fucking dig. Okay? I was about to say, how is someone starving? Go pick up the dead fish! One of these days we're gonna get a trait for the duplicants, which is gonna be along the lines of vegetarian. In which I will have a new hated trait. Considering barbecue is one of the easiest things to get if you can get shove vols working properly. I wonder if I can get shove vols to appear inside of the printer press. We're almost done, guys. We've almost made ourselves a telescope. Which is all I want, okay? I only want a singular telescope. Just so that we can do something like tell us where we all are. You can stop fucking starving. We have plenty of... I swear to God, these idiots don't know how to survive. Good day and welcome to the Gentleman's Galaxy. All of you suck. I'm taking the Shy Nymph. Thank you, Vivian. Funky Charlie, how's your food doing? Fucking awful. Come on up and grab the food. Dude! Grab the damn food and feed yourself. Oh, fuck off with your starvation! Alright. Alright, you know what? You know what? I've given the Digger Man the ability to dig through granite. Meaning, he should be able to do these things fine. Gosmond, get in the teleporter. Carmel, get in the teleporter. Gosmond, you can kill the fishy first. Then you can get in the teleporter. Gosmond, teleport. Excellent. Carmel, teleport. This is the society we have now. Interchanging between planets. Like it's nothing. Because that is exactly what it is. Nothing. The planets do not matter to us. We can deal with them. So, Gosmond, while you are down here, you will have one task. That task is quite simple. Your task will be to head down to here, which is annoyingly in a very awkward location. But we are used to awkward locations. Are we not, Gosmond? Meanwhile, Carmel over here on Maxia, on Gozoto, is going to be making all the meal lice and food and all that. Guys, do we seriously not have any more copper? We got plenty of copper. Why is this thing not being built? You are building it. Perfect. Great. Now, Funky Charlie. Funky Charlie the Bad. No, you don't need a supply cooking ingredients, you goddamn moron. You need to dig. Thank you. Funky Charlie. The moment you are done eating, I expect you to go and dig. Or, you know, just build. You don't need to dig. You just need to dig to build. Which I'm sure you can do. We want to see... There's the planet in the background. That's where he originally came from, guys. I'm sure of it. You know, I really gotta take all this water and unpollute it, you know? Just so that we have a source of water. I think that's a priority I should probably focus on. In addition, there should not be a hatch. Someone go kill that. But most importantly, make the telescope, please. We want to see the telescope in action. Excellent! Skill required operation. Does the telescope... What does the telescope do? Let's set the telescope to a yellow alert to make him go use it. That's right, Logan. Go use the telescope. Show us what lies in the great beyond! You know, I'm kind of grateful but annoyed at the same time. It doesn't have the oxygen requirement. But at the same time, it does kind of make sense. Oh? Oh, you saw a square. Is that how it works? You see a square at a time. Alright, I don't usually like doing this, but now I have been left no choice. Camille. Fucking grill. Thank you. Vivian is starving. She is very, very, very hungry. Fix that. Good girl. Oh my god, how did it get so polluted in here? Guys, you need to empty these things! They are our oxygen! I mean, granted, we still got plenty of air, so it's actually not that big a priority. And if anything, it just saves us up. It just helps us save on algae. So you know what? Maybe I was a bit a bit zealous then. But still. Logan, I want you to keep using that telescope until you find us another blasted planet. Okay? I doubt you're gonna find one around us. Where are you sending that water? Up there. Okay. Well, would someone like to, you know, focus on the damn plants? Because the plants are pretty damn important, you know. Come on, guys. I'm at the 3-hour mark. I want to find another planet before I end today's episode. No! You make that right now! Vivian is starving! You do not dare! Take from the person who is starving! Okay. For the love of God, I need food. I am going to save scum food. Okay. I need someone to kill the fishies. Carmilla's a pacifist. God damn it. Vivian, go kill the fishies. We had a hatch there this entire time that didn't want to be eaten. If I dare see anyone coming down to pick up this meat... How are we doing on the star map, by the way? Okay. Not the best, not the best. Could be better. We're supplying all the fishies, which are getting cooked into little meats. The teleporter's still charging. We still have a good supply of food over here. Mostly because you're able to actually cook now. Gosmond hasn't bothered to mine, mostly because she couldn't. Or at least the Paku supplies us with a large amount of food now. Thanks to the fact we can cook them now. It kind of helps to just have one person that can, with the cooking skill, even if it's not their primary focus. You've made a perfect second ring around us now, Logan. Awesome. Let us find that secondary. You know what's also really nice? Having all of these things, which are for, you know, what am I calling it? Getting rid of the polluted oxygen, but nobody seems to be intelligent enough to fill them up. How is everyone, by the way? How much morale do you get from washing? Showered, 3. So it's 3 you get from showered. That's not bad, just from a singular building. Oh, for fucking Christ's sake! I'm getting really fed up. Thank you. Now. Fill up the damn water sieve! Excellent. Excellent. You've got some water now. And we've got this annoying little pool of water here, which I can't mop up because there's too much liquid there. Oh, good joys. Logan, be my saving grace. Tell me you found something useful. Not yet, you haven't, but I understand you are trying. You're doing better than most people around here at the moment. You're trying so hard, your animation glitches, Logan. That is all I can appreciate. Hey, you know how we've run out of power? Yeah, that wouldn't happen if you bothered to fill up the coal generator, you fucking idiot! Thank you. When we finally run out of power, you decide to actually do it. You know, guys, this place was meant to be the paradise. Then you all came along and ruined it. How's the food on this side doing? Better and better every time I see it. Somehow. How the hell have you run out of mud? That is legitimately impressive. Well, time for a new printing. Good day and welcome to the gentleman's... Really? This is you guys? You're it? I can't win. You're getting out there. You're really exploring with your little telescope, aren't you? It's been almost 3.5 hours. And I'm still looking for a new planet to call home because we've just already ruined this one. You know what I also miss? My butchering machine. There were just some things that the mods added which were just invaluable. Kel Development, can you add in the butchering machine from the mod? And the pliers? No, don't care about anything else. The extra morphs and pakus, extra types of animals, those should be mods. But the butchering machine and the pliers, just the pliers, if anything, just to separate wires and all that, would be so nice. So you can only see up to 3 outside, and you found nothing. How are we meant to be able to... whatchamacallit, then? Potentially see more? I mean, granted, if that's to fully explored outside, fine. I mean, the man needs to come back over here anyway, so I suppose I can start digging him out a little area to go see more. Which probably isn't the worst idea. Well, we failed to find another planet, and I'm fed up and out of time. So, everyone, it looks like this was a good place to end today's episode. So, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.